Duty. I guess it be that time again. I mean, I guess it be that time. Of course it's that time. I set the time. And there we go. I've been playing around with the camera a little bit, so hopefully my transitions look a little cooler. And yeah, that's what I spent part of my weekend doing, at least. And part of it, this morning, I started working a little bit on my Redmine. I was trying to add a plugin to it, and I noticed I got these fun little errors about my internal certificate manager. That just will not do. So I'm going to investigate that today with all of you. All one of you. Well, I'm sure that's just the Twitch bot or whatever. All right, so let's start diving into what exactly is going on. I have already, and this is actually part of what started it, Redmine instance. I was trying to set something up in here to add checklists for something unrelated, but what's interesting is it seems, at least so far, to only be those two, actually. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so you're fine. The actual servers seem to be fine. What about... I go to my ingresses. And I do all. What about Homar? Oh wait, oh, it would just be home. The certificate is valid, but it's not fully secure. What does that mean? What else do we got? This has to go. Now Zabbix. That'd be another one to test. Okay, so Zabbix still has a certificate. This one, not so much. But I don't think I ever set up a different... Yeah, no, this is unrelated. Okay, so for whatever reason, Zabbix has survived. Don't want to cough in your ear. Almost out of tea, though. Alright, so we got to figure out what's different about Zabbix that allowed it to, well, there is the possibility that it's in the dev area. So let's start here. See what our dashboard on this side says. Dev is down, but that's fine. Oh. Interesting. You're not needed, so you should be gone. Actually, are you still there? Docker registry is still there. You can go away. We don't need you anymore. Because I'm using Gatia. But Gatia is one of the ones that has an issue. So I'm going to try just doing something stupid, which is going to be just request it again, right? Well, actually, no. Let's do this the right way. Yeah, this is something else I gotta figure out. But this is on that new node, so I'm not super concerned with it. I'm gonna go back and do the AI thing at some point. We shall see. There's that phrase again. Oh, and if you're coming back, you may have noticed I've finally changed the name on this to my attention to detail. I've been meaning to do it for a little bit. Alright, let me transition over here. We're looking for cert manager. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit concerned about what's going to get shown in these logs. So, I need to figure out how I'm going to go about so all this happened 38 minutes ago. A bunch of stuff just happened 70 minutes ago. I wonder if... Do I just restart this? Yeah, we have a lot of usage and then none. Let's just restart the deployment and see what happens. For curiosity's sake. And then if I go to my ingresses and we're going to do you, edit you and say, what am I going to edit? I guess I could just like add an annotation maybe. Oops. Yeah. It didn't like that. I bet this is probably something I can't do that with. How do I close this stupid window? There we go. So I'm going to have to push that. Let's hop into the terminal. Yeah, it's still its own thing. Oh, wait a minute, what? That's it. Okay, why is that like that? Why are you like this, cluster? Why are you like this? I need to make sure. I don't think it's... Yeah, no, I did this by hand. Let's just go to here. I do feel like maybe it's time to clone this out into a dev instance so that I can screw with stuff like this. When I first built this up, I was doing one namespace per app. But then it's like every namespace has one deployment and one pod. I guess it makes sense realistically from a security perspective, I guess. It's a little more difficult to know when to talk to each other if say someone were to get on and like if someone gets into the prod services, say they get remote execution on the homepage app. Well, they're going to have access to both of these apps as well, just by default. It's all there. All of the stuff is shared in the namespace. Wow, my voice sounds really odd today. think I'm making you guys listen to that music twice. I just have my desktop audio really low. All right, well, hopefully that took care of that. I'm hearing it in my monitors. Output. I hate when anytime I'm messing with settings. Look at what I did to this. Like, I've been watching videos on how to make this whole thing better. For you, my loving and adoring audience. Oh, I also hopefully changed my bot so that word wraps properly. Let me use the lorem ipsum generator, which this is on a different computer, so it doesn't really help you guys, but too long. Oh, I don't have it shown though. Chat. On this screen, chat is hidden. Let's open chat. And bing. Cool. Now it word wraps properly. Kind of. The last one's a little weird. And it should fade away. Sweet. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. That didn't show up for you guys, huh? Let me transition to, there we go. Hopefully now, pow. Okay. And now you should see it fade away. Sweet. All right, we are back in business. All right, so now when you chat, it will actually show up. If it's too long like that, it's going to scroll off screen and it won't matter. Well, it'll still matter. I'll see it. Speaking of which, put my chat window back where I can see it. Okay, where were we? We were figuring out why. Oh no, I was explaining how having a group namespace is not exactly the best way, but for security reasons. I guess I could kind of explain or show that a little bit. So like I go into homepage and, oh no, it's the deployment. I go into the homepage here, I go to the shell, right? Like this is just assuming that I had broken in and now I have access to this. So the first thing I'm going to do is a little bit of reconnaissance, right? So it doesn't tell me a whole lot. Let's look at here. I mean, the fact that there's an app down here could be interesting. It's named Node. IP address doesn't really show us anything. That gives us a little bit, tells us we're probably virtualized. But now, where'd you go? There is a, well, number one, I'm root. So if you're in, you're root already. So you can basically do whatever you want. Where is it? I've got BusyBox, I've got APK. I'm trying to remember. Oh, wait. Got nothing in there. This may be a bad one because, you know what? This is a bad one because I specifically hardened it and removed the account, I believe. Yeah, that ain't it. So in here, oh no, there we go. So in here, these two things, next server API, server pages API. This starts letting you know, like, okay, what are you in? Where are you? I mean, it shows we've got Docker in here. But I think under here, this one, this reports the information. I'm fairly certain there's a key in there. So I'm not going to scroll too far into it. But basically, yeah, once you get in, you start being able to figure out what you're doing, and you can copy kube control over and start running the controller from inside the controller. Doesn't. I wonder if name stop.key. No, I think I've hardened this against that already. I did that with Jenkins though. Well, anyway. Long story short, you can find the key that the pod uses to interact with the cluster. You can then use that key to gain the access of the service account that's set up in there, and depending on the access of that service account, get into other pods, hopefully find other keys with other service accounts, etc., and begin your escalation. So the way I've got it set up may not be the best. But at the very least, I do need, if I go to here, I need to make a copy of this. Probably just trimming out the Postgres connections. I can probably use, because the reason I'm using Postgres initially is because I didn't want to use the local MySQL because it was not particularly what's the word? It wasn't stable running across network storage. So instead, I just have an external Postgres server that handles all of that. So what I need to do is I need to copy this deployment into another. I should do this with the kube control. Into a dev version, basically. And I could probably just leave it in the same namespace and just strip out the Postgres stuff. What do I think I'm doing right now? Okay, I'm on scripts. Let's go to main. What? Oh, okay. I forgot to do this last time. So I'll have to validate what I did there, but at least for now, scripts is working, so I don't want to screw around with that too much. Switch over to main. Make sure we're up to date. Ooh. Okay. That's going to be an issue because I need to fix Git first. I need to fix this certificate issue before I can make a duplicate. Oh boy. Cart, horse. Which one goes where? That means it's time to drink. I wish. Oh, I forgot to mute you guys again. Sorry about that. Okay. So let's roll it back to 20 minutes later. Back to where we started. Which is... Where'd you go? Network. Am I blind? Gotta be blind. Yeah, there it is. Let's look at this ingress. Take you. I'm going to edit. Copy. I'm going to go back here. Oops. Bug. All right, and for those following along at home, I'm basically just recreating the ingress. I'm going to clear out all of the stuff that's automatically generated. That's interesting. It says it's a Helm chart. It is not a Helm chart. It's not managed by Helm. I don't think I need any of that. Got the edit in place. It's the right issuer. We don't need you. We do need you. Everything that after managed fields can go away until we get down to spec. Or status? No, status needs to go. It's just spec. TLS, okay, prefix, everything's good. Last applied configuration annotation, which is required by it. Should only be used on resources created declaratively by either create or apply. The missing annotation will be patched automatically. Okay, so it took it. It doesn't look like it created the new one, though. This looks like it was one of the older ones to die. Okay. Doesn't look like it re-requested it. So how do we go about that? How do we force this to try again? The only thing I can think of is changing the name. I mean, I went through this while I was testing it. Wait, now it's showing. Okay, hang on. I hope I didn't break something here. It seems like something I would do, though. All right. I guess it is a Helm chart. I don't know why that is, but okay. Let's see. I've got version 10.1.3, revision 39. So 39 times I've been surprised. So there is a new version. I wonder if I update it, if it'll force a pull. Let's try. What's the worst that could happen? I should definitely have my aquarium snail validate this change request before I pushed it through, huh? Whoops. Oh, the solver's coming through. That's good. Of course, the server has to actually start, right? Let's go. What your deal is? Oh, just readiness probe. So it's probably doing some database stuff. Yeah. All right. So failed to create certificate request. Certificate is up to date and not expired. What? I mean, okay, certificate is up to date and not expired. And that plays out. Cool. I love certificates so much, don't you? Wow. Man, all this is the moment I start playing Fallout. Been playing Fallout 76 just because Amazon gave it away for free, so I was like, why not? I'll play it. I love Fallout games. Honestly, I prefer the point and click ones, as you know from watching me, if you watch me play Shadowrun. But I loved the Elder Scrolls game too. Started with not Daggerfall, the one after Daggerfall, Morrowind, where you don't have a large scale map. There's no teleporting. You want to go to the other side of the world, you walk to the other side of the world, or run if you're lucky enough to get the haste boots. But yeah, when those two came together, I was concerned about what they would do to Fallout, but I feel like they did a pretty decent job of keeping it going. And I liked the series. I felt like as a player, they focused way too much on the vaults and not enough on the actual like game world. But I get it. You know, you're trying to introduce new people to it. The most shocking bit is the experiments in the vault, and you know, adding the revelation that okay, finally there's some confirmation that Vault-Tec had something to do with the bombs dropping. Cool, you know, but I was expecting a little bit more out of it. But at the end of the day, I did like it. But anyway, that was just leading me all back to the point and click nature of it. Those are the types of games that I enjoy, so those are the ones that I play. Speaking of which, I'm probably going to finish out Shadowrun on stream, but move all of my gaming stuff off to a different archive and just focus the attention to detail channel, at least on the YouTube side of things, entirely on this. Yeah. Wow, that was very rambly. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Well, so that's a thing. Let's close all these. What else? So that one we don't care about. All hosts are taken by other resources. Interesting. It's a new error. Certificates up to date. Did I just by rebooting the thing? It seems like just by rebooting the thing, I kind of cleared everything. Although it says homepage. Okay, well, yeah, that would make sense. But why am I back to getting a bad gateway on that? Okay. Something else to track down. Never been restarted. It's got 28 days. What's the ingress say? Oh. Why is there still a... Where are you? Why? Oh, yeah, you're going to give me a bad gateway because you don't exist. But why is that a thing? Yeah, I don't think that's a thing. That must have just been part of the test. I wonder if I can hide it or delete it from here. I just need to wait for it to drop off, I guess. Some of these have been going forever. And actually, if you look at it, it goes even farther back. This is a cool little service. I mean, this is their web service, and it's free. It just allows you to create a GUI to keep track of which certificates are where and which ones are having problems, and that's kind of cool. There are paid portions of it, like the SSH. I would love to do SSH and have this be required. If I were doing this, like, if I had this set up for a small business or another company, being able to just require these certificates so that each individual user, if they need SSH access, can only get there with this certificate. You can just hop on here and see who's where and doing what. Man, this is cool. I'm sure there's other ways to do this too, but I just like the way this one is, just because it's embedded into the security of the conversation and integration with other stuff. But I can't select this. I mean, they're still kind of a startup. It's neat stuff. They have instructions on how to replace the for mobile devices, so you can use your own Radius server with their certificate to issue certificates to devices that connect to your Wi-Fi. I haven't gotten that far. I want to get that far because that's also really cool. There we go. Now the certificate actually pops up, but I don't know why that goes away. Maybe some of these plugins aren't working. Yeah, the certificate's fine. Still don't know why that API error is coming up, but whatever. Okay, well, thankfully that was easier to fix than I thought it was going to be. I mean, man, I'm done with certificates already. I really expected this to take longer. All right, stream's over. Bye, guys. No. Let me change. Let's see. What do we want to do now? Well, I mean, I can go back to fixing Redmine, so let me just add that to the title. There we go. And let me go to here. I'm going to go here. I'm not actually going to be right back, but I want to put... That's weird. Boom. That's in a terrible place. All right. I'm just going to transition over here. All right. Stream's not ending, but I'm just putting that in there. So if I go back and edit this stuff, I can find it. I need to make a cut scene. Hide the note. Make sure it's not any of the other ones. All right, well, cool. Processor load on server switch. That's probably true. I need to get something more heavy duty in there, or I need to move my file server into here. One or the other. One of those things needs to happen. Because I think, oh, you know what it also could be? Come to think of it. No, I still haven't added this to that. I do all this work with ACME and not this one. Because why? Well, actually, this one's a little bit more interesting because you can't. Setting up ACME for this with certbot actually requires some changes to a JavaScript object, or at least it used to. I haven't looked at it in a while, but it was not as straightforward as other stuff. I suppose it should be as straightforward because you just put it behind an Nginx controller. So yes, listen to me try to talk myself out of why I want to do this the right way. Yeah, I was looking at not client. I want unified devices. So server switch. Oh yeah, you're running a couple of the aggregation ports as well as the uplink. Yeah, I need something bigger and gooder in there, but that's a tomorrow me problem. We don't need you open. I guess at this point. Oh, let's see. Dang it, I already closed that window. It might be fine because I changed because I updated the release, right? Hopefully, fingers crossed. Did you put back that? Okay, managed. The managed by and all that stuff just came back. Yeah, managed by Helm. Okay, good. We need to... Let's do readme. Do not change. What is going on? Do not change here. Tommy. All right. So... Oops, I added the GPU stuff in too. Oh well, whatever. Hopefully this should now work. Sweet. All right, so now we're going to check out back to main. Let's pull, make sure everything's up to date, and I am going to make a merge. Snail, you ready to accept a PR? He's a little slow. No response from Snail yet. I'm gonna start a timer on you. He doesn't seem to care. Accidentally, did I exit? What? Exit? Oh, accidentally included GPU stuff, but it's all usable. Approve, please. K, thanks, bye. Still no word from Snail. I'm just going to have to override Snail and approve this myself. He hates when I do that, but he hates when I do that. And sentences have been sounding weird to me all day today. Create the merge and delete the branch. I do think that the background remover is being a little aggressive with my noggin. And it might be a little glaringly white. All right, cool. So that's all updated now. Now I do know that Redmine is entirely helm controlled still. I do not have a helm folder or a Redmine folder. But I'm not going to be making any I'm not going to be making any changes here. Probably. Maybe. Because what I'm probably doing, or the instructions that I'm following because of what I want to... Oh, let's close this. I love when I can actually close one of my own tickets. Machine is cluster, software is cert manager. Namespace. It's kind of I'll just do custom for now, and then I can go back and change it if I want to. Oops, it's still in new status. You need to go to in progress and to close. Sweet. Okay. Now, one thing I don't have, to create a new issue. Ignore that. This is going to be a feature. This is going to be, we need a plugin. And the plugin is the checklist plugin from Redmine up, I believe. Their install instructions kind of suck, but well, I'm sure they're great install instructions, but I need to go back to doing this. Boom. First one was smallstep. I need to put that back. All right, so this is a bitnami container stack that I'm using. Except it's kind of funny because none of this exists. Like, is there a date on these install instructions? Bitnami apps, Redmine, plugins. It was 4 years ago. After that, the script is not found. None of that's true. So this use Redmine Doesn't exist. Hop over here. We're going to change to Redmine instance. There's no ingresses because of the way I have it installed. That's fine. We go to the pods. We hop in here. Let's see, already. Opt bitnami apps. Make sure it's not like a hidden directory. Common license. Okay. So I was thinking maybe it's under scripts. No. I mean, I thought maybe it was Redmine, but no, that's a directory. Like, okay, which one are you? I mean, that's the setup. Let's see what's in setup. Exit pitfall. So it loads the environment. Cool. Loads my cpool if needed. Libraries if need be. Where is Redmine validate? I don't understand where these are. Maybe the environment? Opt, bitnami, scripts, Redmine, environment. Ah. Database, SMTP. So it's just the configuration. Okay. So, all right, let's go back to the top of this. So you're supposed to go to the plugins folder. You're supposed to install the plugin. No big deal. I have to, do I still have that window open? Yes, I do. All right. So right now I'm in the folder for plugins on the media server that's holding the hard drive for this thing. This is how I installed the Redmine, the Kanban plugin. Just copied it here. Everything worked. You notice I didn't even change the username, which is, I feel like that should be a problem, but whatever. So I've already gone and downloaded it. I had to give them my email address, but it was a free download, so okay, cool. They have a pro version that's $50, but that's not happening. Well, let's say that's not happening. Honestly, if I have a spare $50 and I end up using this quite a bit, yeah, that's happening. I'll give them the money. I like supporting projects that first give it away for free so you can actually use it, and then B, are actually useful. I feel like That's true of games. That's true of open source in general. Like, if you can give back in any meaningful way, you really should keep it running. But okay, soapbox. We'll set that aside. All right. So first things first, we're going to copy this guy over. All right. Now, when I look at this, it wants me to unzip it. Cool. It wants me to go here, which doesn't exist. It wants me to run this script that doesn't exist. When I run this, I get an error about something not existing. Which, let's make that happen. No, not here. That is here. Okay, it's going to tell me not to run as root, which, okay. Then, yeah, it says it can't locate the gem file, which, that's on me. All right, where am I? Bitnami, Redmine. I don't think I run that from here. I think I need to run it from the opt, but let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Opt bitnami. I wonder if I run it from Ruby. That would be odd, but all right. So here we have files, which goes out to here, and then plugins, which goes out to there. So this is where we run this. It's going to throw an error about oh no, it's not going to throw the error because I already was screwing around with it. It's going to throw the other error, which is something about can't run red carpet because make is not installed. Which, okay, fine. But I'm not installing make into here. So one thing I found, I went over to the bitnami I think it was their GitHub. And one of the things that they recommended was to actually just create your own image. Like, oh yeah, that's that. Okay. Some plugins need special installation. Okay, so let's try following these steps. Add that to the notes. All right, so not there. We need you. If I do cd dash, all right, that just puts me back there. And they want me to just do bundle install. So maybe getting rid of all of the other flags will just magically work, right? That'd be great. More errors. Yay! It's still, it's going to be the same error. Just can't find make. Wow, there's a lot more errors. Cannot create make file. Yeah, because make is not installed in here. Okay. Let's see if we can get if there's anything special in there. Gem, just a gem file. Doc. No. App. There's nothing here. Start ready. Install plugins. Yeah. Try adding the no deployment. Yeah, no, because I already did this. Something like this. What was that error message? Oh, I'm not going to be able to see that error message. It was... Saw my cat stuff. Yeah, it's not going to be there. So yeah, there was originally an error about removing the production tag. So here's the good thing. One of the most useful things about, well, this is a little bit more straightforward in Helm, which is nice. I can go back, and I think it was... I think it was actually 17, but I'm going to go all the way back. Oh no, not that one. I think I need to go... Okay, so 18 is where I went to 02. Let's do that. Watch the pods, do all the things that they do. Oh. So yeah, this is part of the issue. Now it'll start. While I wait for that to start, I am going to actually burb. Why is burb ending? Oh, I know what's going on. Just sharing what I'm doing here. So I had stream ending in my burb, and I need to just rename it. And change it to say burb. Ah, that's looks like crap. I'll just put you right there. Yeah. Verb. And we're back. All right. Boom, boom. Actually, I've been curious about this. So I should be able to. That's not right. Where's that camera coming from then? Why is there two of me now? Let me put you back outside. Ah. What are you coming from then? Okay, chat, no. So if I do this, I go away. But now I can't get me back. And I'm back. Weird. Okay, but what I wanted to see is, yeah, go away. And come back. Although I should make that come in from the right side. But whatever. Sorry. Squirrel. Sidetracked. Alright, so this guy is running. Again. Alright, because now I need to start this process over. Alright, so pod, we go here. We go here. We copy you here. Go to... Oh, okay. All right, so now we're in the plugins directory. And if we look at, there's that. All right, then we go back one. And it wants us to do the bundle install. Okay. So here we have bundle config unset deployment. What does that do? So I'm guessing, all right, I'm going to copy you. I'm going to set you in the notes like so. Now, the first time I do this, if I remember right, the bundle install succeeds. Now, here's my hope. I do the bundle install, right? Then I reset that flag. Yeah, see? No problem. Now, one thing I'm concerned with is, was that a, well, let's see. Yeah, I don't know what the value was. Let's see. True. I mean, probably, right? Let's grab you. Seems legit. And, you know, just keep track of what we've done. Always a good idea. Where was I? All right. Okay, so that. Now we need to rake. But we need to do that here. And plugin name was not. that would be true. Was it checklist or checklists? With an S. Hey, magic. Okay. So now it wants me to restart it here. Yeah, sudo wouldn't do anything, would it? Not if you're root. Okie doke. We're doing it this way. Let's see what happens. Well, straight to running. No error flag yet. No error flag yet. Oh, we've already got to restart. Dang it. All right. So all of my commands were futile. You'd think they would make this easier by now. Like, I don't understand why Redmine doesn't just have... It probably needs a plugin or plugin installer. That would be the way it goes, right? So to get that to start, I have to get rid of the folder. And now it'll start, or it should, I hope. You can do it. Uh-oh. Did I just break it entirely? Come on. Let's just force it. I'm probably now going to have to edit the database to get rid of. This is what happens when you do not have a backup. Well, it hasn't restarted yet, so that's good. Hopefully it's just doing database thing. Okay, it's just doing database things. Passenger will operate normally. Come on. You can start. I dare you. Turn green. Green. Sweet. Okay. I did not break it. See? I didn't need a back out. Told you. I don't know what the snail was so worried about. Okay. But I still don't have my plugin installed. All right. Try adding no deployment. This is supposed to be for Amazon Web Services, so this should be working. The Agile plugin installed really easily. So let's go back and look at it. This did not work. Things that did not work. Let's go back to, Redmine up. I wonder if they have forms, maybe. I'm sure someone else has done this, right? Install checklists, Kubernetes. Nope. Let's just go here. Installation getting troubleshooting. Let's try troubleshooting. What do we got here? Yeah, none of those are what I'm looking for. I mean, I know that in the Redmine community, there's 2 or 3 companies that take Redmine and they've basically made it a for pay thing. And the community isn't a huge fan of them including their paid services in the Redmine plugin directory. I kind of understand that, but it does kind of require that it works, right? I can order the full stack bundle for $1,000. Contact sales, contact support. Let's see if there's anything else out there in the world. It's on Linux, I don't care. Don't care. Don't care. It's installing Redmine, don't care. Dating gem, no. Let's see what this says. I can get them to work once installed. The container fails. Okay, this seems right. It's Docker, but eh. How old is this? 5. What? Only 4 months ago. Plug it, okay. And then execute these commands. Failed to load command. No responses, but these are, I do have some new commands to play with. db migrate. Oh, this is, okay, this is specific. Does this have, let me do open. Install without development, test, no deployment. Okay, and over here, he just got bundle installed, but he's got set frozen false. Is that what I'm missing? All right, let's try following these steps and see what we get. Or follow these. I mean, it's somebody asking for help, so that's usually an example of not the right answer. But I'm willing to try anything that doesn't kill me twice. step the first. Let's copy it over. Cool. All right. Now, so he's got that. Okay. So he's doing this from the plugins directory. Oh, but not there. That is here. All right. So then from here, he's set frozen to false. Cool. No problem. And then it's just a bundle install, right? Okay. Cannot locate gem file. Okay, so he's lost me already. Oh, no. Okay, so he just copies it there. So I do know that here I'll get the same thing. So I need to go to opt bitnami Redmine. Okay. So do I need to do this again? Okay. And then we do the bundle install. Okay. Unset frozen. So frozen didn't matter. This is where we have config unset deployment. Bundle config. Do I echo it? Okay, it's set to true. So I got it right the first time. All right, so deployment. Now we did bundle install. What is different between these? Oh, I didn't include what I did there. Okay. So when I did the rake, okay, so this just did it this way. Let's go here. Let's make sure that you're in there. So this has db migrate, so I need to do db I guess in this case Redmine checklists. Because my guess is that what they're trying to install is a plugin called migrate. Gem update. Once containers are running with the plugins folder empty, into the Redmine instance and copy them to the folder. And then execute these commands: set frozen false, install. I don't have the rake restart command. So maybe migrate is not the name of the plugin so much as the command. Let's try it. Why not? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Broken it all. Remember, Snail, you approved this change request. Okay. Then we do this one. See this just going out and corrupting the database for this. And just going, no! Really should have made a copy first, huh? All right, so in theory, what he says is that it's working now. So if I go to my Redmine, copy my notes so far. Hope this doesn't just fail. I don't know why I saw that coming. Actually, no, I do know why I saw that coming. The issue didn't even get created. Okay, that's fine. Now I have checklists. If I go to administration and I go to I have agile boards there. Why don't I have checklists? Oh, there we go. Configure. Do I have to add it as a custom field? New custom field. Nope, it's not a custom field. Okay, well, let's get back to configuring that after. So if I go now here, and I have to restart this, are we going into a failure mode like this guy's post showed? It looks like we are. Yeah, we definitely are. And the logs are going to be light on details. They just say they're executing the migrations. Done. Is there anything in this deployment that could be at issue? I could probably set that to true. Got resources, this probe. Yeah, there's nothing else really in here that's gonna cause an issue. And since it's not gonna show me an, oh, actually, let's do it. Let's set that debug. There we go. You have added to the gem file. Failed to load command rake. Ensure equivalent gem file and lock file you're trying to install in deployment mode after changing your gem file. Add the updated gem file.lock to version control. I think I need to track down that gem file.lock. Lucky it's in here. Ah, lucky. All right, so let me go. What about in here? In console on this one. Amen. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Give me the goods. Okay, there is no gemfile.lock. What are you even doing then? Opt bitnami Redmine gemfile running bundle config unset deployment. So if I were to do this right now in this one, does it fix that one? I mean, this should be looking at the same config, right? Okay, go away. You're going to start again right now. Nope. Same issue. Try running bundle config unset deployment. Let's see if there's something with that issue. Do I have this in there? I don't. This guy at least led me in the right direction, it seems. And hopefully I can find an answer. Let's see, the error message you're getting regarding gemfile.lock. Maybe because your gemfile and gemfile.lock don't agree with each other. It sounds like you changed something in your gem file since you last ran bundle install or update. When you bundle install, it updates your gemfile.lock with any changes. Okay. It's not called. So I need to find this, the dot bundle. Okay. Okay, so I have without development test and frozen is false. Cause the gem file. Where the heck is the gem file though? It's a file that's not actually a file? Get past this error by running deployment. That's one of the great things about Rails. No. Dev versus deployment host. To make a long story short, all I had to do was modify the following gem file entry. But where's the gem file? I don't care. This is what I did, and it fixed it. Okay. Seen that. It says it's 0. Yeah, none of that's useful. Nothing particularly useful there. Now on this side, so here I have a gem file. And a gemfile.lock. So, but this folder and this folder, not the same. This folder is that folder, right? Bundle state config files, right? Bundle state, yeah. Okay, so those are the same folder. All right. So So what I need to do, because it's going to pull the same gem file and gemfile.lock. So I need to convince it to look elsewhere for those files. Which basically means I need to mount them. I don't want to create a whole nother folder for them. But I understand what's happening. The image comes down, it's got that gem file.lock. When that image comes down, it doesn't have the updates that I just made on this image. I mean, in the interim, I can always just have those commands run as a sidecar, but that seems hacky. I mean, that's why the sidecars exist, though, right? I always say, oh, that sounds hacky, but why don't you just have it built that way? But if it were built that way, then what's the downside of running a sidecar? The downside is that I have it installed via Helm, so I need to do that in Helm, not in Kubernetes, or not in YAML. So how do I force that to happen? I mean, I have command there. I guess I could just do that. Would that automatically create it? We're going to come back to that. That's a very real possibility. Diagnostic mode doesn't matter. External database, not concerned. Ah, there we go. Init containers. That's what I want. Right? What's it look like? Oops. So the init container should really just... That's what I'm looking for, not sidecar inits. But that's a problem. That won't work. Okay, so it's not going to be an init container, but I don't need it. I don't want it to stay running afterwards. I want it to do its thing and disappear after. Our special, okay. You can specify a restart policy for containers listed in a pod's init containers field. So let's see, containers, init containers. And then just run the commands, right? They do not execute the part. Instead, they provide supporting functionality. No, I don't think that's, well, just don't care. Nope. I think I just have to go back to commands, right? Let's see. Oops, I forgot. Cloudmans. It just seems wrong to refresh the plugins every time it starts, right? This is the first time chat. How's about ban unqualified letters? Let's just take care of that real quick. I should have auto mod on for that, but I don't have enough yet. Need to go to say dashboard. We need to go to the manager. And you have one message in total. Block. Blocked. And spam. Next. Looks like just spam. One post asking my followers for promotion. No followers. Done. Bye. Can I just delete it too? That'd be nice. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's stuck here. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit, just went straight to ban. Deleted. That's what I want to see. Okay, now where were we? Wow, white on white. There isn't anything in the Helm file where I can change which image I'm using, right? It's just for the certificates. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. Okay, so it's pulling bitnami Redmine 5.04. And I've recently done the update, so that's... Let's go back here. What's this look like? Fine. Search for it here. That's what I'm after. Updated 3 hours ago. Wow. Network, don't care. All right, we are looking for plugins. Redmine data to persist. Interesting. Is that in the Helm chart? Does have it, but I'm going to guess that I need to point that somewhere that I have access to. Configure database. Okay, but I don't know if that is going to point at the gem file properly. That's the only place plugins are mentioned. version does we got here in tags compared to what I'm using? I'm using 11. 11. What? 11 Debbie. What's we got here at 11? How am I pulling a tag that doesn't exist? Oh, I'm back at shells. Oops. Attention to detail. I am now looking for image. We want that one. 504. Debian 11R30. Okay, so those are a year old. The newest is 512. I mean, do I do something stupid and say latest? Or just 5? I do wish there was information about what the changes are besides the OS between the two. Well, between each one of these. I wonder if they have it in their GitHub. Charts 7 hours ago. That's Mongo. But what I care about is Redmine, at least today. R comes after P. Then there's a 5 days ago. Moving correct mod, okay. Yep, we have that. We have that. Man, it would be annoying if I did actually have to just create a new one off of this and put it out in Gatia. It would be my least favorite thing to do. Okay. Especially just for something as stupid as checkboxes. Cluster extra deploy. Command override. Infinity, no. Set it debug. Useful when using custom images. Cool. This is just stuff that goes in the deployment. Not worried about anything here, I don't think. Nope, nothing in there. I infinity node selector. Not worried about which node it's on. Ooh, I can kick off a sidecar. That might be something I come back to. Not worried about persistence. Here we go. Storage class size, data source, no. Annotation, selector. Never mind. All it's worried about is storage. Auto scaling or disruption, nope. Database don't care. Mail don't care. Certificates don't care. Network don't care. All right. Well, let's add this to our pages visited. For the notes later. Let's check the issues. I don't care if it's open, but I do want Redmine and maybe plugins. Plugins that require specific gems don't work. Okay, it says solved. This might be what I'm looking for. Okay, so this is the CRM. This is different. Yeah, you've added. That's great. This person has gone through everything I've just gone through. Sweet. Downside is start. Okay. What do they do? Oh, that's good to know. Any new issues stay open for 20 days to allow the community. Cool. All right, so I got marked stale. Stale, gone. Okay, so it's not solved. Great. Great. Okay, so once I've done a bundle config unset and bundle install, the command works. So do I need to run this? Like, okay, I can make it work. The entire point is that I should be able to kill these containers, no problem. And that post is just saying, okay, I figured out how to make it work, which we just went through. But that just makes it work. It doesn't allow it to reboot. They're no longer ephemeral, I believe is what it's called. So if we lose the container, then we lose the capability. Oh, that's the release. I'm like, wait a minute. All right, so let's just since we know it's not in here, let's go to plugins. This is Redmine checklists. It's gone. The next restart of this should start. mean, realistically, if the container had a variable that basically just said, are there plugins installed? And you said it had a true, then it would run those commands. I wonder if is that something that I can find in here? No, because I have to modify the image, because the image would need a check for although I can just put that, I can just put a script that runs those commands in, let's see, so if I go here, do I have a scripts folder? I thought no, there's a scripts folder in the other side. I have plugin assets here. What's this? Checklist. Interesting. Okay, so it leaves that behind, and that's fine. That finally took over. 11 restarts on a K8s cluster. That's snail, you're getting a call. All right. So if I wanted to do this on my own, I need a script that's going to basically run these. That doesn't, I don't like that answer. I don't like having to, but I have to install the custom gems somehow. And my other option is just to install them as part of, then I'm installing the plugin as part of the image. Although I can pull, I guess, the most recent image. And I just have to modify the Helm chart to point to Getia, because right now it's here. And I'm fairly certain, yeah, Homelab I should already have. Yeah, I've already got packages in there for Jenkins. This is not ideal, but it's not insurmountable. But how do I make it, well, oof, no, because then I need to make those available to the image to pull somewhere. Which basically means that this all has to go into another. Man, DevOps sucks. All right. So I need to create a set of Git. Do I still have the other? Yeah, I do. I still have Redmine Kanban in here too. So I need to create another set of Git instances or Git repos that hold these. Although the Redmine Kanban may already have a GitHub. That I can just pull from. The plugin installation steps. Okay. So this one needs a custom gem. How did I get around that? This one says rake migrate plugins, whereas mine here just says migrate. Man, if it's just that I'm using the wrong. Okay. Hey, why not? Why not? Let's do it. What's the matter, right? We're going to say the frozen part doesn't matter. You're going to be ... 3. Bundle install. We're going to get that error message. We'll set it to unset it. Probably. We'll copy it over. Now in here, it just says restart. All right, let's see what happens, shall we? Because why not? Bada bing. First things last. Oops, let's get back to plugins directory. Where did I hide my SCP? SCP, yeah, you know me. Pow. All right, now we got the checklist. Okay. Now I got Kanban on the brain. Okay. Good. Make sure the plugin is installed to vendor plugins, but that's not where it's at. All right. First, we need to do a gem install. Not gem. No, this is bundle install. Okay, so bundle config. Can I just set deployment alls? Cool. I mean, this is absolutely the worst way of doing it. You should realistically never be doing the installs in a container, on a container, in a container. It should be happening automatically. But realistically, I'm updating config files that should be sitting outside of the container. So don't feel bad about it. All right, so that is done. Our next step was migrate plugins. Because this would have been what I did for the other one. You have already activated rake, but your gem file requires 6. Pending bundle exec to your command may... Oh, pre-pending. Fingers crossed, maybe? Ah. Something went wrong. Rake aborted. Cannot load such file. Listen. Cannot load such file. What does that even mean? Okay, so that didn't help me even a little. My guess is rake db migrate. I think it's just this. Weird. Because that works. I said that works. Okay. Well, at least it doesn't throw an error. If I go back here. It restarts. Now, is this going to error again? My guess is yes, because I think that this just doesn't exist. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that doesn't exist. So how did I follow this before? Oof. This plugin is almost 15 years old. Fun. Customer analytics for CPG Stopify. Not useful. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, if it's not fixed, don't break it, right? And that's what I should be living by with this. But now, if I go to plugins, oh yeah, I've got to log in. And I'm going to have my checkboxes again. Which is all I want. I just want some stupid checkboxes. I kept my configuration even. That's great. Although I still need to figure out how to... oops, that's not what I want. I'll go back. If I go here, I want to create a new issue. And I'm going to want a checklist. Oh, that's annoying. I can't just add. Does that mean I'm gonna have to like duplicate it? Let's go to issues. Issue statuses? No. Is it a tracker? No, it's not a tracker. Wait, right? Name, nope. Workflows. Let's check out the workflows. No. So here's, I mean, my goal is basically that I can go here. I can create a new checklist, which is things like validate OBS. It still runs. And then turn on background lights. They make it so that it's easier for the camera in front of me to pick me up. Turn on foreground lights. Stop fans. You know, okay. You get the idea. We'll set to bug, blah, blah, blah. We're going to assign to me. Great. Okay. Now, if I then want to do another one, I need to create a new checklist. Is there an option to make a template from? Let's see. Maybe. It says it's right there. Just issue templates, huh? Administration. I don't see issue templates. I'll bet it's another plugin. Enable the project issue template module on the let's go back to projects. Here, settings. Enable the project issue template module. Okay, it's a plugin. Of course it's a plugin. At least it's a that's a plus. Oh no, but I have to do all the steps again. Okay. It seems more and more I need to write a script that's just going to do these things. And then this thing. So if I'm here, I'm in plugins. I don't have Git installed on here. That's silly. Okay. Let's go to just do our same copy pasta over here. Oops. Wow. The detail. Redmine issue template. Yeah, I knew I spelled it wrong. Cloning into, oh. Of course. All right. Now we do the same deal here. Although I think I can just do that again. This. And then I just send a rake restart and we're back in business. Now, what's going to be interesting is I'm going to take out the, couldn't be that easy, could it? Cannot load file, Redmine issue template. What do you mean? Task top, and then plugins migrate. Okay. Issues template. Man, it's almost not worth it trying to get this thing working. Redmine, plugins, migrate, right? Let's just make sure. It'd be funny if this one worked. I would probably laugh a little bit. Yeah, nope, same deal. Rake aborted. Cannot load such file. It's possible that this is just too old. I mean, it'd be weird. Please confirm the installation. If the plugin's directory name is different, it may cause some errors. Redmine issue templates with an S. All right. Just redo it. Come on. Nope. Same deal, probably. Plugin not found. Okay, well, that's a different one. So we can put you back. Because the original Redmine. I can't find the files in lib issue templates. However, if the requires in are commented, the migration works. Doesn't use Redmine plugin load. It's overriding it and handling to itself to manipulate it. Okay, doesn't quite solve my issue. Yeah, this is modifying Redmine code directly. These plugins do not work here. Almost 12 years ago. Great. What's ridiculous is that is something that could have fixed the issue I'm looking at. Compatible with 2.3, 2.2, and 2.1. Oops, that's not what I wanted. The details. I has the attentions. Oh wait, that just takes me out. Info, here we go. I'm on 5 dot. Okay, so it is entirely likely is that here? No. When was the last time? Yeah, it's been archived. Okay. The latest is 4 years old. Let's see what the maintenance repo says. Is this... 10 months ago. Okay. Okie doke. Let's try that one then, shall we? We're going to copy you. Okay, so now here we're going to get rid of you and we will SCP. I think now it has the S. And then we jump back over here. Redo the bundle install. I feel like I should be doing some sort of cleanup because I keep installing things, but never uninstall. It's like buying movies or figurines or computers. Never sell, only buy. Hey, that seems to have actually worked though. So then if I go back to here, then I just need to restart rake, I guess? Yeah, rake restart. And I am going to try. Let's see if it'll run on its own. All right, so checklist is gone. Go to the deployment. Restart you. And whilst that runs, it looks like it might run. I'm gonna burp real quick. Just real quick. Oh, oh, check it out. It just went green. So what that leads me to believe is that my issue is with the way that they're handling checklists, or the way that the checklist plugin is handling its life, basically. So if they're offering this for like sale, that just seems weird. I wonder if I can dig around in here. Oh, that's not what I want. Let me Redmine. Oh, I should add this as well. I'll probably have to separate this out into plugins. So like, what is the major difference between these? Let's look at the one that we just installed. Wow. There's a lot of extra stuff in here. Okay, so this is all just test stuff. All right, that's fine. I should probably get rid of all of it, but it's fine that it's there for now. I keep trying to do that. So maybe I do go to this one. So app assets config database. This has a doc, lib, and a test. App controllers, helpers, models, views. So what about this? This has an init RB. No, they both have an init RB. This has a gem file. This does not have a gem file. Is that really it? If I were to look at the issues templates, do I have a gem file? No, I have a gem file here, but it is gemfile.local. I wonder if I can change that to gemfile.local. Because that seems to be the only real change. All right, let's just we're gonna copy the checkboxes over. And what I'm gonna do, if I just get rid of this, I mean, I'm gonna bet that it's some sort of, it's something that it's like a proprietary plugin, is my guess. but I'd like to find out. So let's go here, bada bing. I want to go to opt, bitnami, Redmine. All right, and we want bundle install. I don't even think it added anything new. Okay, yeah, so the only thing that it was adding is that one item. So if I then go here, run this guy, probably, yeah. I think I just need to do this one. And it will magically, no. Okay, it's not going to work because it's looking for, yeah, Redmine up, gem. Okay, so this one's problem is that it needs the additional gem, which is something that I have to do in the image. Oh, that sucks. But at least I know. So the way to do this, actually, first things first, has bitnami already done this? No such luck. Okay. What about here? Yeah, there we go. Hey, that's by Redmine up. Interesting. Redmine up tags, Redmine up Redmines. But yeah, it looks like it's a standard thing to just, if you want to use this, migrate com. But there's no info here. They have one tag and it's latest and it was done a day ago. I doubt it, sir. I doubt it very much, sir. Okay. Well, here's what we found out. Let's separate out. And then we do Redmine plugins. Let's separate out things that did work. And that's, oh, we should probably links and issue determined. Unable to install Custom gems after container runtime. Sidecar or custom image. Yeah. Things that did work. So this is the order of operations. After copying or I shouldn't do it that way. Or PVCROOT slash plugins. Oops. Unset deployment. Oh, actually, I can do this. We don't need to unset it. That's drastic. We can do false. Then bundle install. And then this guy. And then this guy. Should add here. Can't get it running, but restart will fail. There we go. Good and documented. I'm going to throw all this in the notes on YouTube when I push this over there. And I guess for anyone watching, I can probably drop it in the chat as well. Maybe. Well, no. It'd be easier for me to just copy the YouTube channel into chat. It should also be down below, but right. I should make yeah. I need that to happen. Actually, we're right here. Let's do it real quick. We're all gentlemen, aren't we? Or gentlewomen, or gentle people, whatever. Commands. Where'd you go? Increment website. Here we go. Wonder, because I just have this guy running. It should be no daemon. It is. So Pow. There we go. All right. Well, that makes me as happy and as can be. I should probably change that to right here. Let's do it. So if this command instead of website, we're gonna say YouTube. And then actually, I'm just going to copy. I'm going to paste. You're now going to say website. And I'll put this in, even though I haven't updated it in a million years. Now, website, YouTube. Well, that makes me unbelievably, irrationally happy. All right, on that note, bye everybody. And have fun out there in computer land. Huh. Wow, somehow I screwed up my whole thing by naming it. Here, we'll go to you. Do it live again, because for whatever reason, now if I go here, PAL, yeah, it does the same thing. Because I subtracted you, yes. And now you're gone here as well. Why? Is it because I copied you? Oh, because the group's the same. I get it now. Alright, so you're good. You. Man, everything needs to be completely duplicated. We're going to copy. And we're going to duplicate. And we're going to rename you to closing. You're going away. I should really do this the other way around. Like that. Right, the point is to be able to look at it and go, okay, I see what that is. Rename. Okay. So now in the closing, bada bing, you. We get copied, and then you go away. Yes. You get dropped in here. You renamed. Exit text and stream over. It seems small, but that's just because the screen's small right now. And there we go. There it is, a thing of beauty. Bye, everyone.